Hey, also, by the time you're watching this video, that means you've completed all of the important introductory stuff. Okay, so welcome back to Health 110, first of all. So that means you've completed your enrollment verification activity up here. You've gone through, you familiarized yourself with how to get to the e-text. You've completed our get to know each other activity and watched a few just kind of introductory kickoff videos. You've taken this short little quiz just so you get familiar with mastering health. And then you've hopped right now to chapter one, health in the 21st century. So that's what we're working on now. So this will be a short video just kind of introducing you to the chapter and the expectations for the week. So this chapter really covers total wellness. So when we think of health, I want us to get out of the mindset of just weight, diet, sickness. We're talking about a comprehensive approach to wellness where we're looking at mental and emotional health, social health, and then, of course, things such as our physical health, spiritual health. But we do look at a total holistic approach to wellness. So don't worry about the scales, don't worry about the nutrition, don't think about exercise only. Of course, we consider those things, but those aren't the only things that contribute to our health. And so, with that being said, each week you'll find that the directions are pretty clear and that I'm a creature of habit. So everything's going to be pretty much routine. Yeah, that gets boring, but that means you know exactly what's expected of you every week. So with that being said, you'll notice each week it says to complete all listed assignments for the chapter. Read your chapter, read your PowerPoint, use both of those, your book and your PowerPoint on your quiz. Okay. One thing different in the summer session is that you'll notice that each week, so you notice this little puzzle piece, that's a lab activity. Those will be optional in the summer, so it's not required. But let me encourage you to complete those, okay? And the reason I make it optional is because we are completing 2 chapters a week. And once you do the 2 quizzes, that takes up a lot of your time. But I encourage you to complete those labs because they're super informative. They're really opportunities for you to reflect and evaluate on where you are with your current level of health. So it's not just about the knowledge. Did you get what the book's trying to teach you there? But really about you evaluating and understanding where you lie in that particular area. So again, all labs for the summer session are optional. Okay. What I would say also remind you is to monitor your checklist bar. So if you look over here, and I won't normally show everyone's name, but since we haven't started yet, then it's not putting anyone's business out there. We're all on the same page. You'll notice these bars fill up once you complete assignments. So by the time you complete all the assignments each week, you should have a completely full bar in the checklist. So beside Alexis here, her bar would be either completely filled in blue or green. There shouldn't be any white except for maybe one little spot if you chose not to do the lab. Again, labs are optional. So every week you'll have an intro video, your PowerPoint, a lab that is optional, and a quiz that is required. And then your checklist is just to kind of help you monitor to make sure that you've completed everything just at a quick glance. Remember, the only speck of white you should have would be for the labs that aren't required, but I encourage you to complete them. All right, so enough rambling there. I've told you a little bit about chapter one. And then with chapter two, we hop right into psychological health. Okay. So I appreciate the fact that the book didn't hop right into anything dealing with physical health because, again, we're trying to break that stigma of when we think of health, we're only considering weight and diet and exercise. It's not it at all. It's part of it, but that's not the whole thing. And we focus on that way too much and we neglect areas such as our psychological health, mental health, and well being. And so, you actually won't have an intro video for this because it's all being tied into chapter one. So let me just go ahead and hide that from you right now. All right. But you'll see a quick video that says what are the causes of depression. Again, you've got your PowerPoint and your e-text, which is found up top to complete your quiz. And then remember, your lab is optional. All right, I gave you a lot of information there. I also rambled a little bit. My apologies on that. Y'all, if you need any assistance, if you need any help, please reach out to me through email. All right, take care, and I hope you have a great week.